in Longreach at the Longreach School of Distance Education, here with Rosie and Rachelle. How you girls doing this morning?
Hello, Macca.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing great. It's been a beautiful morning. Watch the sun come up. What did you get up to this morning? What's your routine?
Well, I had to be at work early this morning, so I was on the ball and here at 7 o'clock this morning.
How about you?
I was up at 4:30. I was in my gym and then at school early as well.
Great. So we're going to chat to you about what you get up to here. Tell us a little bit more about what type of work you do. We just took a tour of the facility. You got some studios, and we're just going to give you a little bit of rundown on what happens. Yeah. So Rosie, you took me for a tour around the building, showing us Mr. Mac doing some learning, a live stream. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, so we deliver lessons on air and we use our telephone. The children are on the telephone as well as a Collaborate program on the computer. So it's like a whiteboard. Children can write on it, we can write on it. They're quite interactive. Yeah.
So is that Mr. Mac doing a lesson on his computer and interacting with the screen, and they can see what he's seeing?
Yeah, absolutely. They can write on the screen. He writes on the screen. They all work backwards and forwards and ask questions, answer questions. It's like being in a classroom.
Great. And so what's your role here?
I'm the acting principal at the moment, so I am the deputy, but I've just stepped up to the principal's role at the moment.
So what else do you do here? You said you get some kids in every now and then. What's a normal school day look like?
So for us in here, the teachers do their lessons on air. They read with the children one-on-one. We have learning support lessons, and the teachers are involved on the phone talking to their home tutors and marking their students' work and giving feedback to their students. So that's roughly a day in the life of the teacher. And we also have in-reach and outreach programs. So in-reach where all the school community come in. So we had that last week. We had our meet and greet and swimming carnival. And then we have outreach programs where we actually travel on the road and go and visit our families at 4 different towns around our community.
And Rosie, you showed me a map of all the students you have. How many students in total do you guys educate?
At the moment we've got approximately 160 students that are enrolled, but our students are ranged from our geographically isolated students who are on properties around all over the place, but we've got students who are perhaps for medical reasons are unable to attend a regular school, so they attend school with us. We've got students who are travelling, we've got students who are on yachts, we've got students in very isolated communities, we've got students who are exclusive dance students who are, difficult for them to do all their practice and be at a regular school, so they do their lessons with us as well. So we have a very wide range of students and we take people from anywhere, all over.
Globally, right?
Yeah, absolutely, and love it.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
And you gave us a tour of, you said you had a mail room with all your curriculum that you send out to, what type of process is that like?
Well, it's just like a big mail centre. So our wonderful mail lady, Maria, and so all the mail comes in every day, all different shapes and sizes, and she distributes that within our school and also out to the families. So what you're seeing now is the mail room, and all those pigeonholes there are our families' pigeonholes. So mail that's to be sent to the families gets popped into the pigeonholes and Maria distributes it out.
Amazing.
It's pretty incredible.
And you have classes here. You were telling me about each family does an art competition, was it?
Yes, we have every second year. We have an art competition where it's an indestructible art. So sometimes we've had indestructible plants, indestructible animals, indestructible musical instruments, and indestructible children. So it's all fun, and we've got very creative families that do that.
Yeah, we'll just quickly pan to the facility. There's a tourist room actually. Tell us a little bit about that.
Our P&C run a tourism business here, so tours come and we run through tours right through our school, and we have a tourism room where they're able to sit and watch a live lesson and have a look right through all of our facilities and talk to teachers and really enjoy our school.
Awesome stuff. Well, and one question I had was why is this important to the community and international community as well?
Well, we service the geographically isolated population. Our motto is effort conquers distance, and we provide excellence in education for isolated families. And isolated doesn't just mean our families that live on properties and are unable to come to the local school. It also means isolated, so our medical students who are unable to attend a regular school, our travellers whose families might have work overseas, and that sort of thing, and then itinerant families as well that travel around. So Distance Ed is certainly a great opportunity to allow students to have a great education no matter where they are in the world.
It seems like a very creative approach to learning. So you're not always stuck in a classroom. You can actually explore and still do your day-to-day stuff and then hop in the kitchen and hit up the laptop and do a distance Skype call to learn.
It is very creative, and one of the other amazing things that we do a school musical. We do a whole school musical every second year, and Rachelle runs that, and it's not just a school musical, it's a pretty professional production where we train the students on air. Rachelle does a video of the dance. They take that home, they learn those dances in their lounge room at home. When they come in, we polish that when they're all together. We have a cast that are all major parts of the musical, and we work with them on air. I work with those on air where they're learning their lines and perfecting their lines. We have professionals who come out from Brisbane to help us with lighting and professional production, but Rachelle really does a huge amount of that. Our musical this year is The
Amazing Adventures of Super Stan.
Yes.
Yes.
It's pretty cool.
It's pretty amazing to think when we actually probably have 6 face-to-face days in the whole entire year, and then we put a full production on stage. So everything is learnt either over the internet or at home via DVD. So it's quite spectacular, and we have full costumes, full dress rehearsals, makeup, sound, lighting. Yeah, and we have a great director that comes out, and he's been coming out since we've been doing them, which was 2012, and his name's Sean Dennehy. So it's great to have him on board again this year.
Amazing stuff. And what other organisations or communities are helping support you guys? So what type of support do you get?
We have so much support. There's some wonderful community people out there that support us through drought relief and have given lots of support to our families. And our parent liaison officer, Deanne Jones, just does an amazing thing liaising with these great people who help our families out.
Yeah, it's very important. You guys are in a 5-year drought, is that correct?
Yeah.
That's correct. Yeah, and that affects a lot of our families. Yeah, so a lot of our families struggle. They still make education important, and they still strive to do their very best for their children, so they are amazing.
Awesome stuff. Well, thanks for joining us. We'll call it an end to this live. Keep following along at Facebook.com/Beach City Life, and if anyone's coming to Longreach and they want to do the tourist tour, is there any information out there for them?
Very welcome at any time.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Pop
we'd
in.
love to have you.
And tours run daily, 9 a.m. and 10:30 a.m. So come and visit our school.
Great. And don't forget to check us out on YouTube by searching Beach City. Check her out, guys.